This summer, brace yourselves for a surge in food prices. Here's a breakdown of 15 essential items expected to see the most dramatic increases. From pork products to your morning coffee, get ready to experience sticker shock in the grocery aisles. We'll delve into the factors driving these price hikes, from droughts and extreme weather to labor shortages and global supply chain disruptions. Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get interesting. And by interesting, I mean significantly more expensive. Let's start with a breakfast staple that's about to get a whole lot more expensive. Bacon. Yes, folks, due to a perfect storm of droughts and reduced herd sizes, pork products, including bacon, ham, and those succulent pork chops, are expected to see a significant price jump. Remember those commercials with the dancing pigs? Well, soon they'll be dancing their way straight out of your budget. It's enough to make you want to cry, wee, 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 all the way to the bank. Next up, we have olive oil, the beloved kitchen staple that adds a touch of Mediterranean flair to our dishes. Unfortunately, that flair is about to come at a much higher price. Poor harvests in Spain and Italy, thanks to Mother Nature's temper tantrums in the form of extreme weather, mean that this liquid gold is about to become significantly more expensive. So if you've been thinking about investing in an olive farm, now might be the time. Or, just stock up on extra virgin while you still can. Hold on to your hats, carnivores, because beef prices are about to go on a wild ride. Reduced cattle herds combined with rising feed costs mean that ground beef, steaks, and all those other cuts we know and love are going to put a serious dent in your wallet. It's enough to make you consider a temporary, or maybe not so temporary, switch to tofu. But hey, at least you can impress your friends with your knowledge of the cattle industry at your next barbecue. Chapter 4. The bitter truth about coffee. Wake up and smell the price hike, coffee lovers. Your daily cup of joe is about to get a whole lot more expensive, thanks to a triple whammy of climate change, increasing demand, and logistical challenges that would make a Rubik's Cube look like child's play. So, if you've been considering investing in a high-end espresso machine, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best. I'm totally fine with instant coffee smile. Chapter 5. Avocado Toast, the luxury item. Remember when avocado toast was the epitome of millennial brunch decadence? Well, get ready for it to become a distant avocado green memory. Droughts in Mexico and California, the main suppliers of avocados in the US, mean that those creamy green gems are about to become a luxury item. So, if you see someone ordering avocado toast in a restaurant next month, just know that they're probably a millionaire. Chapter 6. Dairy products utterly expensive. Welcome to a deep dive into the world of dairy, where the prices are rising faster than you can say moo. Calling all cheese lovers, milk drinkers, and butter enthusiasts. Whether you enjoy a creamy brie, a tall glass of milk, or a buttery croissant, brace yourselves. Your favorite dairy products are about to become significantly more expensive. Why, you ask? It's not just a simple supply and demand issue. Well, it's a combination of low farm prices, rising feed costs, and labor shortages that would make a dairy farmer want to pull their hair out, if they weren't already too busy milking cows, that is. Imagine trying to keep up with the demand while facing these challenges. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a cow, now might be the time. Not only would you have a constant supply of fresh milk, but you might also save a few bucks in the long run. Or, just start practicing your best "I'm lactose intolerant anyway" excuse. Either way, the dairy aisle is about to become a lot more interesting. Chapter 7. Remember when you could walk into a grocery store and buy a dozen eggs without having to take out a small loan? Well, those days are gone, my friends. Thanks to a combination of avian flu and reduced chicken populations, egg prices are about to skyrocket. So if you've been thinking about building a chicken coop in your backyard, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best "I only eat omelets on special occasions" line. Chapter 8. Calling all sugar addicts. Get ready to face the music, because your favorite sugary treats and beverages are about to become a whole lot more expensive. Why, you ask? Well, it's a combination of poor harvests and ever-increasing demand that would make Willy Wonka himself weep chocolate tears. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a sugar plantation, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best "I'm on a sugar detox" excuse. Chapter 9. Remember when chicken was the affordable protein option? Well, those days are about to go the way of the dodo, which ironically is also extinct. Soaring feed costs and labor shortages mean that chicken, that beloved staple of dinner plates everywhere, is about to see a dramatic price hike. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a chicken farm, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best. I'm suddenly really into tofu spiel. Remember when you could buy a head of lettuce without having to remortgage your house? Well, get ready to say goodbye to those salad days, because fresh vegetables are about to become a luxury crop. Extreme weather events, labor shortages, and transportation costs that would make a long-haul trucker weep are all conspiring to push up the price of your favorite greens. So, if you've been thinking about starting your own vegetable garden, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best I'm on a liquid diet excuse. Ahoy there, seafood lovers! Get ready to batten down the hatches because the price of your favorite underwater delicacies is about to go overboard. Unsustainable fishing practices, climate change, and transportation costs that would make a pirate captain blush are all contributing to a perfect storm of price hikes. So, if you've been thinking about buying a fishing boat, now might be the time. Remember when you could buy a loaf of bread without having to empty your wallet? Those were the good old days, weren't they? A time when bread was a staple, not a luxury. Well, those days are about to be toast because bread, cereals, and pasta are all about to see a significant price increase. It's not just a slight bump, we're talking about a noticeable dent in your grocery budget. Droughts and adverse weather conditions are conspiring to create a perfect storm of grain shortages, which means that your favorite carby comforts are about to become a whole lot more expensive. The lack of rain and extreme temperatures are wreaking havoc on wheat fields globally. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a wheat farm, now might be the time. With prices set to soar, it could be a golden opportunity. Imagine being at the forefront of the next big agricultural boom. Or, just start practicing your best "I'm gluten-free anyway" excuse. It might be the perfect time to jump on the gluten-free bandwagon, not just for health reasons, but for your wallet too. After all, adapting to new dietary trends could be a smart move in these changing times. Chapter 13. Fruit the Forbidden Fruit Salad. Remember when you could enjoy a fruit salad without having to take out a second mortgage? Well, those days are about to go bananas, because extreme weather events and labor shortages are making it more expensive than ever to put fresh fruits on the table. So, if you've been thinking about starting your own orchard, now might be the time. Chapter 14. Processed Foods, the Price of Convenience. Ah, processed foods. Those convenient little devils that make our lives so much easier and arguably less healthy. But get ready to pay the price for that convenience, folks, because the cost of raw materials, labor, and transportation are all conspiring to cause a substantial rise in processed food prices. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a food processing plant, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best "I only eat whole unprocessed foods" line. Chapter 15. Cooking Oils, the Greasy Truth. Remember when you could fry up a batch of French fries without having to worry about breaking the bank? Well, those days are about to go up in smoke, because shortages of key ingredients like palm oil and soybean oil are about to lead to a staggering increase in cooking oil prices. So, if you've been thinking about investing in a palm oil plantation, now might be the time. Or, just start practicing your best "I'm on a low-fat diet" excuse. These price hikes will have a ripple effect across the economy, affecting household budgets, making it harder for families to manage their monthly expenses. Businesses will also feel the strain, potentially leading to higher costs for goods and services and contributing to broader inflation. But don't despair. There are practical steps you can take to mitigate the impact on your wallet. Consider stocking up on non-perishable items that are less likely to see significant price increases. Explore more affordable recipe options that incorporate seasonal produce, which are often cheaper and fresher. Look for store brands and generic alternatives to reduce grocery costs. And remember, planning your meals ahead of time can also help you avoid impulse buys and stick to your budget. These specific price increases mentioned are estimates and may vary depending on location and retailer. So stay informed, shop smart, and take advantage of loyalty programs and coupons to save even more. Together, we can navigate these challenging times and come out stronger on the other side. Stay positive and proactive, and we'll get through this together.